So our paints today are raw umber, warm gray, mint green, pink, golden yellow, and white. Our brushes are a 20/0 liner brush, a number 5 round brush, a 5/8 angle brush, a number 4 filbert brush, and a 3/4 inch bristle brush. Our canvas is a 12x12, stretch primed and ready to go. So let's get painting.
Okay, I have a water bottle here. I got this, it's an ultra fine mist sprayer. I'm just gonna spray a little water on here. I'm just gonna grab a brush, it doesn't matter what brush, and I'm just gonna kind of wipe this water. Got a little fuzz ball or something there. And I'm just going to kind of spread the water out all over the canvas. So on my palette, I have some mint green, some golden yellow, and some dark brown. And I have very little dark brown, as you can see. I also have my 3¼ paintbrush. So first thing I'm going to do is grab my dandy little boards here, and I'm going to take the mint green, and first of all I'm just going to go around the edges. This is what I'm going to be doing. I don't even need it to be on there dark. Light is fine. Okay, so that is finished. I'm just going to leave my boards on there for right now. And so I'm just going to pick up this light green, and I'm going to come in here and I'm just going to start. I'm just giving this, I'm going to give it the whole thing a coat. I'm going to come back and put another coat on it because I want a darker background. Alright, I'm going to let this completely dry, and then I will bring on another coat. Back, it is completely dried. I'm going to wet my brush a little bit, just kind of wipe it off on my paper towel so it's still a little wet. I'm actually going to take my water bottle and spray my paint a little bit, try to get it a little thin compared to what I had. And I'm just going to come back in here and start putting another coat on. I'm going to go about 1/3 way of the canvas over and just work myself down with it. I'm going to grab a little bit of this golden yellow. I just got a tiny little bit on my paintbrush, and I may actually just wipe some of it off on my paper towel and just come in here and give it a little, just some little colors in there. I want a little darker. I can. And then I'm going to grab a tiny little bit of that brown and do the same thing. Just come in with some different colors. Alright, I'm back here, just putting in some more paint, about 1/3 of the way. And I'm just going over it, just keep going over. And so I went over that a little bit more, and I like that. Okay, just a little more gold in here. You can just put it anywhere you want to. A little bit, a lot. It's up to you. I've got some brown here. Just doing a little streak in here and there. And if I find that I think I got too much of something, I can always come back in here and just put some of this mint over it. Whoops, I just put my fingers in it. Alright, again I'm just going to wash my brush and dry it. And I'm going to do the last part of this canvas. I like my background, so I'm going to let this completely dry. Bring it down here and we're going to try to start drawing our little cow. So I've got a pencil mark right here I want to do. I'm hoping you can see this, and if not, I'm going to excuse me, try to do it with some chalk. Alright, I came down probably about an inch down and an inch over, and I just made me a little mark. And I've done the same thing over here, about an inch down and an inch. So if you come to the middle, I am down about 2.5 inches and just draw a little mark, and then I came down from that mark about an inch. And at this point we can just kind of sketch this in. I take it in sections when I do, because that's just me. And that's one horn, and then we'll just come over here. I've done drawn it out with the pencil, but this is just so you can see it. There's the start of our horns. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is, I'm still in the middle of my canvas. I've come up about 1/2 inch, and I'm just going to put me a little mark. I've come below, let me see, the best way to do is I've come over about 3 inches from here to here, and I put me a little mark. And I did the same thing over here. So what I'm just doing now is just kind of connecting these. So from about here to here is about 3 inches. Here's about 3 inches, and here's about 3 inches. And then we just bring this around. And this around. What we're going to do is, I've come up about the middle of my canvas, and I've come up about 2 inches, and I just drawed me a line about 2 inches, about 1.5 inches, somewhere along in there. And I'm just coming from where the ear is over about 1.25 inches. Put me another little line, same way over here, about 1.25 inches. And I'm just going to bring this line down. Same way here, just bring this one down and let them meet. Then I'm coming up probably about from where this line is to this line. I've come up about 2.25 inches, and I've just kind of buffed it out a little bit. Same way with over here, just kind of buffing this one out. Okay, from here to here, I'm about center way. I'm about 2 inches, and I just put a little mark. And then I'm just going to come over to this over here, but I'm going to bring it up just a little and then come back down. Same way with this. Bring it up a little bit and come back down. Oops, that's not quite how I want it. And then we're just going to put us a couple nostrils here just to see where they are. What I did is I came from this side to this side, and I just came under and just kind of gave him a little smiley face, because this is going to be a little sad face. It'll come together as we paint it. From this purple line right here, I'm going to come over about a 1/2 inch, put me a little dot. Same thing over here, about a 1/2 inch. I'm going to come from the bottom here over about 1.5 inches, put me a little marker, 1.5 inches, put me a little marker, and then I'm just going to sketch in a line, and that's going to be his body. And that gives us, doesn't he look like a oh, he looks like one of those soldiers. a Japanese, or one from the old movies where the Japanese or Chinese, can't remember, kind of imperial type soldier. I have a 5/8 angle brush that I'm gonna paint with. I've got dark brown on my palette, and we're gonna come in and do some filling in. So I'm just going to show you what I got here and start filling in. So I actually sprayed a little bit of water on my color just to get it a little thinner, and I'm just going to come in and start putting some color down. Now if you draw, I do want to stop for a second, if y'all draw yours out with just a pencil, you can just cover up the pencil marks. If you do it with chalk, don't use purple. Go ahead and use white if you can. I just didn't pull out the white because you want to cover up that chalk, the chalk marks. If you could tell, I'm actually coming a little bit below the purple line because I definitely want to get that purple. I don't want it to make a different color on my paintbrush, my canvas, but you can just stay where you're at in your lines. I'm just going to come in here where the nostrils is and just put some dark brown circles. It doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to come back and do some more stuff to it.